Okay, you're going to go to Create, Documents. I'm going to call this Calibrating Manufacturing. I want to create this in an owned by me. So I'm going to create a part. You sketch. It's going to be the front view. All right, we're going to create a sketch on the front plane. We'll just make this 4x4. And we're going to extrude this. We're going to go ahead and extrude this. Let's just do 2 inches. All right. I'm going to go ahead and create a sketch on this front plane. New sketch. And then I'm going to create a point on that sketch. And I'm not going to make it directly in the center. I'm going to put it just above the center. Actually over in between. So put a hole here. Point there. And let's go to dimension it. 1 inch. And 1 inch. Alright. So once I have a dimension, notice it's all black. That means that it's constrained. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and create the hole. And I'm going to use my hole tool, which is here. And don't worry about all this yet. I'm going to click on the point. And it starts creating the hole. I need to first define the diameter of the hole. I'm going to fill my hole diameter 0.5 inches. And then you have some options here. So you have termination is blind, meaning you have to set the depth. Or you can have the termination through all or up to next. Really, we're going to go with blind and through all for right now. So we're going to go, in this case, through all. It goes all the way through the part. And then we'll go ahead and click the check mark. And it already names the hole through. Okay, so let's go ahead and rename this through hole. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is create a sketch on the surface, and we'll do another point. Let's do this point over here. Let's go ahead and dimension this point. Call this 1 inch again. Again. Call this blind hole. We're going to use our hole tool. We're going to click on the hole tool. And in this case, I'm going to go ahead and change this to, let's go 0.75 now. And instead of through all, I'm going to leave it blind. And I'm going to change the depth to 0.5. So now we have a depth. So according to this depth. And then I don't want to have an angle cut at the bottom. I want it to be flat. So I'm going to go ahead and put flat. So it will be flat. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and click the check mark. And now I have a hole that's not all the way through and it's flat. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do some subtractive manufacturing. So we're going to create a sketch on that surface. We're going to call this Subtractive. Okay, we'll call that Subtract. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and work on this sketch on this corner. So I'm going to create a triangle cutout. So I'm going to do this by starting here and drawing a line up, and then another line down, another line over. Now you'll notice that these two lines are black. That's because they've been constrained. So so what I can do is I can go ahead and try to dimension, and you'll see what's going to happen here. So I want this to be 1. I want this to be 1. And when I add this dimension in, now this one turns black, which means it's fully constrained. Once I have this part made, so once I have the sketch drawn, I'm going to go ahead and extrude. I'm going to do remove extrude. So up here, I'm going to go remove extrude, and then I can change the depth. I'll put the depth as 0.75, and then I'm going to remove extrude. Finally, I'm going to repeat that process, but I'm going to do an additive. So we'll call this remove or subtract. I'm going to kind of repeat that process. Do a sketch on the surface. And you can do all these sketches on the same if you wanted. I'm going to do a corner rectangle this time. I'll go ahead and make this one 1. And then I'm going to go ahead and extrude that. And now I'm doing an additive. Call this add. And we'll call this add 2. Okay. All right, so there are all the different types of holes and add-ons we can add, and you can do this on any flat surface or create flat surfaces of your own. So I could create a sketch on the surface here and do the corner rectangle, start from corner to corner. In this case, it's fully constrained already, so I just hit escape, and then I can extrude that. If I wanted to make a bit of a step, I can extrude that sketch out. We'll call this step. I'm just going to edit this, I'll rename it, call it step. Okay. There you have it.